If you were to cheat on me, what would be your reason?
Um, Probably just because it's hard for me to turn down a dare.
So you would cheat on me because somebody dared you to?
I mean,
Or you would feel like the opportunity itself is the dare?
see,
Did I put those down? I did not.
you just confuse me with that. I don't what?
If the opportunity presented itself, would you see that as, yes, a challenge? This is a dare? Or would somebody have to actually say to here, dare you to cheat on Farron?
That was just that was a joke. I don't know. You took that way more serious than I
Because I
know.
was just responding to your ignorance.
That's true. That's true. I hold a lot of ignorance. I don't think I don't. I guess if that happened, it would be just for something different.
Mm. So it'd just be like just for the experience of
Yeah.
it. It's not
Yeah, not emotional.
not because
yeah.
like something's lacking or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. So basically, you'll be like the kid if like, why did you do this?
Oh, I really ain't got no. I mean, the reason.
Okay, we gonna get into that in a second. So welcome
Fuck, I feel like
to
I just.
more to the story. I'm Farron Moore.
I'm in trouble.
No.
I
This
feel
is
like I
gonna
had to
be-
answer the question because of the show. I should like, I would never cheat on you. Was that the right answer?
I mean, that's always the right answer, but it was a hypothetical. If
Right.
you were to, what do you think your reason would be?
Yeah, that would be it. What about? Let me pose a question to you.
So
If you were to cheat on me, what would your reasoning be?
I would have to like be. I would be like on my way out the door. Like it would be bad between us.
Okay,
Like really bad where I just like I don't give a shit anymore
right.
type thing. For that to happen.
Okay,
Yeah. Cuz in the past that's typically when I did it.
right.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Cool.
So good on you for keeping me engaged.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? That's why I wake up every night. Like sometimes, fellas, you just gotta learn your lady's schedule, and then just be at her job waiting for her to get out, and just hire some people to help you. And as she's getting out of the car, just put a bag over her head, throw her in the back of a van, right? And then just drive erratically
Where's
to a
this
place,
story going?
and then when you take the bag off her head, you're at the restaurant she had been talking about going to. So now you just gave her excitement, and then you also gave her like the thrill of going to a new
Is there
restaurant.
a change of clothes involved? Because it also sounds like you gave her a reason to shit on herself.
I don't know if shit, but she would definitely pee on herself just a little bit. So you might want to bring
Full
her extra
evacuation.
Let everything go.
Just letting it go. Look, they say do that shit. If you got anything stored up when somebody try to attack you, just let all that shit go. Literally.
Ah, shit, I can't. She
So
just peed in the van, man.
If you do that, I need you to have a shower and a change of clothes available.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
Oh my God. Please don't listen to him.
What? You thought it was romantic.
You
you
have never.
You bit the shit out of one of the guys.
Should
but-
never do that to me. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Don't
No.
imagine.
No, I can't. I don't. Sometimes I just say shit I don't even think.
Yes,
it's
you do. God.
whatever.
It's like, how old are you, man?
Hey, man, that's how I keep you engaged, right?
So,
Shit, can't have it both ways.
oh no, it says I'm working offline. I'm happy nothing closed, but I have web pages open. Is that normal? Should I just keep going?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Well, that means if it says I'm working offline, that means I lost my connection to the internet.
That's okay.
So,
We'll figure it out. I'll just start again. Just keep refreshing.
okay. So anyway, so the topic is cheating,
Mm-hmm.
infidelity, that biz, and I saw, it's not unheard of, not uncommon, but when people think of it, they just think of sexually.
Mm-hmm.
But there's, also emotional infidelity,
Mhm.
financial infidelity, along with it. So, what do you think is worse out of those three?
I think there are a lot of people that would say with women, it would be emotional infidelity. Because, like, we were talking about this earlier, like, you personally could have sex with somebody and it not be an emotional connection. You just, like, I need to get this off real quick. This nigga do. Like, come here. Dick, come here. But when you like somebody, it's different. That's a difference when you like somebody. Guys, I think guys are always just, anytime they cheat, I think guys are just on the hook. They just.
But I'm saying, like, so you're saying, like, for a man, it's bad emotionally.
Yeah, they just.
Or
it doesn't matter. It doesn't. You like, she's just a pen pal. Yeah, but you told this bitch sincerely. I don't.
Which, you know what, also goes into a conversation you had. Well, actually, you pretty much stayed out of the conversation, but it was had on Zooming with the homies.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember who all was there, but it was Tangerine, Takara, and they were saying about men having, like, your man having a female friend, female quote unquote best friend, and it just, like, took me back to our very, very early argument of ours on how women, we know other women's mindsets better than men do.
Right.
So, yeah, she's saying that she's a friend. That energy towards us is different.
Right.
And me trying to express that to you, you could only see it from your standpoint.
Yeah.
So you didn't understand what I was saying. And it was like a big argument.
Yeah.
And when they were saying it,
wait. Cover your mouth and just mouth it to me. Who were we talking about, though? Like this. Because I can't remember. Who were we talking about? Like. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah. So I see now. I was hoping when I was watching the episode, I was like, I hope that conversation is flooding his brain right now, and that's why he's quiet. And obviously, you didn't think about it.
No, I was thinking about it. I definitely thought about it.
Oh,
I definitely thought about it. And then we had just had a conversation. So, like, my Patreons know, because I put it on my Patreons. I did something called Giving People Their Flowers. And I took flowers around. Well, not flowers. I took candles around to people who are transplants out here in L.A. who don't have family and stuff like that, who I know have been kind of down due to COVID and quarantine. So I took them, candles. And at first I was going to take, the lady's flowers and take the guy's candles. She was like, no, I think you should keep it the same for both because you don't want to send the wrong message. And I was like, I don't think I'm sending the wrong message. Just people that, she was like, trust me. They say that they're just friends, but if you do something like that, that gives them leadway to think something else. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just trust you because you think like a woman.
And also a text you had received, and you thought just the most innocence of it. And I was like, why is she texting you that? And you were like, no, it's because quarantine got people depressed and blah, 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 blah. But why is she telling you this? And you're like, I don't think it's like that. And I was like, okay, so if a nigga texts me what she texts you, he trying to fuck. Exactly. Women think the exact same way. And men just don't think like that sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I'm naive to a lot of stuff.
I was about to say, in which you've always been like very just oblivious to somebody flirting with you. Like, it has to be spelled out to you.
Yeah, I've missed a lot of ass.
That way.
I've missed a lot of ass.
You are clueless.
But you know what? It's because I always lead with the best intentions for people, and I've never like put myself up like, yeah, everybody want to fuck your boy. I never had that type of, like, I want to say confidence, but I just didn't have that air where everybody looked at me that way. I feel like more people have put me in a brother or friend zone than they've looked at me like, And
it's probably been a lot less than you think it is.
That what?
You've been put in the friend zone. You put yourself there because you misread signals.
Yeah, but I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
I'm just saying, like, it's not even them putting you there. It's like you would come off as like, oh, I guess he's not interested.
Yeah.
Because he didn't pick up this big ass hint I just dropped.
That's very possible. I miss a lot of shit. I don't know, man. Like, I never wanted to put myself out there and then I was like greeted with like, nigga, you are friend zone. It was like, you right, back up. Let me get the fuck back over here. I don't know what the fuck I thought across that line.
Fear of rejection.
Yeah, that and just also just like a lot of times like I just never led with that energy either. Like I've always felt like, especially like in the entertainment business when it comes to like working with the opposite sex, I never wanted to give off that energy.
Be all Harvey Weinstein about it.
Yeah, that, but then also just like, like women have to deal with so much bullshit. Like I never wanted to add to it. So I always just leave with the energy.
So sweet.
I mean, for real. Like I just never wanted to
I know.
like leave with the energy like, he's cool in front of people, but if it's just me and him on the road, this nigga might try something. So I never
Right.
like in super close when I'm talking to, my counterparts, I always, introduce them to everybody in the room. I make sure people walk them to the car, even if it isn't me. I just want them to feel safe and comfortable around me. And I tell them about you and my family so they know it's like I'm not, I mean, that don't mean nothing because there are a lot of people got families and still be on some creep shit. But like, I just try to let them know I'm not one of those people. Like
Right,
I don't even want to entertain that. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice, babe. So, this study done by yourtango.com says that 65% of men, so you were actually right, kind of right, pretty on point. 65% of men said that a sexual unfaithfulness was far worse than an emotional one. Like if their woman cheated on them, like a sexual one is worse than just an emotional one.
Wait. They said the sexual one is worse than the emotional? From the guy standpoint?
A man saying that he would be more upset over his girl sleeping with somebody else than her just having a male friend that's too close. And like,
See, I think it was the opposite. I was saying that it's worse when you have an emotional connection with somebody. Like if you were like, even if it was just like you sending texts and I love you, that type of stuff, like that type of thing I think would be worse for more guys. Because like I know ego for most guys, like you slept with somebody else, like that type of stuff, that's one thing. But like to give your heart to somebody else, I think is what most guys would really have a problem with. So I guess I'm not on the right side
so
of
I
that.
guess I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
Apologies, sir.
Well, it's okay. Just don't let that shit happen again. The fuck?
Okay, well, let's not get carried away. Whereas 55% of women felt that it would be the emotional unfaithfulness of their partner that would hurt the most, which I get that. Like, don't be invested.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, I'd rather it be if you have to hurt me, I would rather it be a one-off than like you just got a legit whole girlfriend on the side. And you taking care of her kids and shit. Like what?
Hey, little man, how you doing this week?
So, but I looked up like the reasons why people cheat, and revenge on a partner, just flat out in love with another person,
Yeah.
boredom in the relationship,
Yeah.
just wanted to have sex with someone else, and this last one is I don't know, no real reason, it just happened.
Yeah.
And that just saying, I feel like, and that's a big percentage. Like the no real reason, it just happened. It says 55% of men who cheated that was their reason, and 32% of women. And it just seemed like those people just could not verbalize.
Yeah. It was probably just wanting something
there's
new.
a reason. Like
Yeah, wanting something new aboard.
you
It was
had
probably
a reason.
more reasons than not.
Right. Maybe the survey was too long and they just got tired of answering questions.
I think it's also like it's something about owning up to it that people don't want to do too. It's like, well, why did you do it? I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. But it's like, well, I was emotionally invested and then I wasn't.
Right.
So
the this is the who, what, where, when, and why of cheating. So the who is more likely to cheat. People who are narcissists, which is, that kind of makes sense. People whose parents cheated. People who have the cheating gene.
That's a cheating gene?
Yes, I'm so happy you asked. So there's a genetic variation called 7R plus. And people with this, 50% of the people with that are reported to have reported being unfaithful, when compared to 22% of people who don't have it that were unfaithful.
So
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. How do you got to go specifically to a
So
what DNA
before
gene?
a woman before a woman would date you, she's like,
I need to see your 23andMe.
Was this even something 23andMe would
No,
tell you?
no, not at all. You would just have to like I need to see your DNA strain. I need to see what you're made of.
But wait, and also people who are insecure about their spouse, people who fake orgasms, men who have deeper voices.
What? So Barry White was out here just knocking them down.
Just throwing that dick around.
Girl, you just keep.
And you know what? And I wouldn't even say it's them. I feel like they're more approached.
Yeah.
Because a deep voice is sexy. So it's like they were probably approached the most. And so it's like the opportunity kept presenting itself. And so it made them look like they were the issue when actually it was.
Ooh, you lucky I be all the way woke when I do my videos. I do it early in the morning. You know my voice in the morning. My voice be like, yeah, let me tell y'all why this video is crazy. Now, if you took a look right here.
That's what you think you sound like first thing in the morning?
I guess not. Shit.
It's a lot more rasp in it.
I mean, rasp ain't bad, though.
Rasp isn't bad, but you sound like you just woke up.
Yeah. You don't ever let me have nothing.
You still got your fantasies?
Still got my what? Fantasies?
So also on the list, men who have large testicles.
Large balls? I guess.
No, I looked it up. It's not true.
It's
not exactly true. It's based on a primate study. So in relation to their size, chimpanzees have larger balls than gorillas. But chimpanzees have more I think they called it like sperm competition. And so there's more males around, and so they need to look more attractive, and they also need more sperm to store so they can fuck more.
Right.
When gorillas, it's just that one male in the group. So he don't have to compete with anybody, and he can like fuck once and he's fine. He don't need to store it up a lot. So it's based off that study that they're thinking.
Gorillas move in packs like lions? Are you talking about like in a zoo or something?
No, I wouldn't necessarily say packs. Well, I guess so. One man in a bunch of...
Like it's a pride, right?
I guess that's the name of it. I don't know what the term for gorillas is, though. I need to watch Tarzan again.
It's called sacks.
Stop.
Because I got little sacks.
I knew where you were going.
Yeah, you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Thanks, Guy. Women with husbands who have large penises are more likely to cheat. Also not entirely true. I looked it up.
Okay.
Because I was like, this sounds ridiculous.
Right.
On one hand, it's like, I get it. Then on the other hand, it's like,
who's conducting these surveys?
But this one is based on a Kenyan study where like the women were also abused. So it's like yes, a lot of these women are cheating, and their husbands just so happen to have larger penises. They're not actually cheating because of it. And it's like, yo, he's abusive. So
you think they looking at the dicks though?
Who?
The people that are
yes,
the
study said it. The study said that they would have both partners say what size they thought it was if they didn't know for sure, and then they would actually measure it for accuracy.
I was like, you know how many people probably be lying? So do you have a big penis?
15 inches.
15 inches, really? Okay, cool. You mind if we see it? Excuse me, what? we want to see it. We got to measure your dick.
It's 15 inches on Wednesdays.
Oh, yeah. This is a flaccid day. My dick takes the whole day off on Saturdays. You know, I gotta give him a little time to rest here. You know, I make sure I take some pills to stay flaccid all day.
Yeah.
Okay, you can come back tomorrow. He on vacation.
He on vacation?
He requested time off. He's taking a personal sick day.
So, I guess you kind of already answered this question. You do count like the emotional cheating, even if it's solely emotional, as cheating.
I mean, I think.
Oh, maybe you did. Okay.
No, I'm saying like I definitely count that as like anytime you're emotionally invested. Yeah, I mean I think that's that's along the lines of cheating. Like,
but like there's been no sex. Like this is possibly somebody online or something. But
I think I think with ladies, I think I'm all right. So I'm coming from the standpoint of a guy who is with a young lady who has been, you know, texting the guy, checking on his day, you know, all of that type of stuff. When women are involved that much emotionally, they're usually gone. It's usually no coming back to the guy that she's currently with because she, like you said, that probably out the door, right? So like, I think that's more damaging because the guy realizes there's no chance to salvage what he had, and so that's why I said that's probably worse because that's the telltale sign that things on the house. If you just, you know, not saying just to like downplay it, but you sleep with somebody, you needed to get that out your system, or you needed to make sure that you know you still felt alive or whatever. You didn't know what was going on. Whatever the reason may be, you know, that could have been, you know, something that happened and y'all can move past it. But, like, if you're in love with somebody else, good luck, nigga.
Right. Yeah, definitely. So, this goes back to women believe that, you know, that emotional cheating is the worst when men think that sexual cheating is the worst, which is just like, you know.
Yeah, I can see both sides for either side.
And it's where do people cheat? So these are the cities with the highest percentage of cheaters, which I'm very surprised LA isn't higher on this list. Because I have a couple friends who was like, man, my marriage came here and died. So DC is number 1.
Chocolate City.
Houston, Miami, which Miami kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean
Pittsburgh, why? What, you know something about Pittsburgh I don't know?
Not to my knowledge, no.
LA is number 5.
Okay.
Oklahoma City.
Expensive to cheat in LA.
But I don't know. It's enough people doing well. All these fucking cars on the road. It's enough people doing well enough to get
That's
to cheat. What'd you say?
That's Turo. They rented that car for a week. Turo and Uber. LA is the only place you can get into Uber and you be in the backseat of a Bentley. Like, yeah, this is nice.
So, Oklahoma City.
I didn't know OKC was popping like that.
Right.
But I mean,
Phoenix, New York, Chicago, and Boston.
I'm surprised New York isn't higher on there.
Right. Because, New York is number 8.
Yeah, that's...
So 68% of adulterers conduct their illicit activities at work, spending an average of 1.17 hours per day doing so. And did you know Wednesday is the most popular day for people to cheat? Ain't that crazy?
How are they collecting this data?
Wednesday afternoon, which is funny because in the show Ozark, his wife had like a standing Wednesday appointment with the guy she was cheating on him with. And I wonder if they knew about this study.
That's crazy.
And the why do people cheat? 20% of cheating women said it's because they're in a sexless marriage. 35% of cheating single moms, which is say it's to spice things up. I wonder if they became single moms because they cheated or were they cheat? Okay. 56% of men who cheated actually rated their marriage happy or very happy, which is
weird. Yeah. I mean, I don't think guys typically do it.
So what, I need to make you miserable to stop you from cheating?
I know. I don't think that's that. You made me cheat more then. Like, give me all the bitches. That's why I'm saying I don't think they do it like for the love or just because something is typically wrong. I think it's more of an excitement thing for guys. And then like I think it's also something about guys never wanting to put the blame on their spouse. It's like, no, it wasn't her. It was just me. I wasn't shit and all that type of stuff. She actually is amazing. Like, you'll hear that more than like, yo, she was a bitch. She was the worst at head. What was I supposed to do?
Okay. So, oh shoot, go back. Sorry, you guys.
That's it.
Sorry, give me a second.
It's all good.
I have like 97 tabs open.
I know. I ain't even looked at your screen, but I know it would just like give me so much anxiety to have that many fucking tabs up.
Oh
It's so small. It's just like little tick marks too. It's like a ruler. It's all these little tick marks. So
Oh,
that's
no, I can tell what they are. It's not that many. It's not that bad.
Mm-hmm. Sure it isn't.
Yo, mama. That's all
See,
I got to say.
Told y'all. That's how she get it all rocks off, man.
Baby, nice. So actually, the quarantine has seen an influx of people cheating, which is like, this is why we're going to be in quarantine forever. This is why, because no one's sitting still.
Mm-hmm.
The what is this paper called? I'm gonna butcher this name. Washingtonian. Washingtonian said that people are discovering affairs while quarantined with their spouses, and that like people can't even fine. You decide this is a deal breaker for me. I want a divorce. You can't get a divorce right now because courts are closed.
Yes, they are.
So you are just living. You remember that Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn with the breakup?
Yeah. So
you're just living like straight up the breakup style until you're allowed to go like to separate.
I wonder how far they take it. Do you think people are going on dates while they're still?
Oh my God!
They shouldn't be. I mean, during the quarantine, but I mean, it happens.
I mean, hell, if they having affairs, then yes, they're going on dates.
I'm saying like bringing them back to the house, like how Jennifer did.
She didn't.
She didn't?
No.
I thought somebody brought it.
That guy came to the house looking for a piece of art. She made him think it was there for something else, I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think, I'm trying to, wait. You know what? You're right. There was one scene and the guy ended up playing video games with Vince.
Yeah.
So never mind. Yep,
yeah.
She sure did. Sure did. Oh my goodness. That
backfired.
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did. And he just kept asking about him, like spending time with him. And can I get his number? I swear, that was a funny movie, but my favorite part was the Tone Rangers when she invited them over there for practice, and they kept fucking singing out of show tunes.
Oh my God!
And he tried to fight her brother, and his little corny ass beat him up. That shit was amazing.
Oh,
okay.
This Vaughn is funny, man.
He is. He's in some new movie on Netflix, I think.
Yeah.
Is it Netflix or Hulu?
I don't know. I forgot he was in Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah, just there being tall and
useless.
Yeah,
just tall as shit.
Yeah, he didn't have a big role. Not that from what I can remember.
He got killed pretty early too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless
his little tall heart.
His little tall heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I had opened up all the thingies, you guys. Sorry.
Hey, you got to open up all the thingies next time. Don't make that face. Don't make that face. Speaking of old movies, I was watching Coneheads the other day.
Other day, this morning?
Yeah.
Loud as hell? Cackling?
I didn't realize that Lorne Michaels had produced it, and he literally had everybody that was in Saturday Night Live in that movie. You had Dan Aykroyd, you had Eddie Griffin, you had Sinbad, you had David Spade, you had Drew Carey, you had Jason Alexander. I always forget the guy that played Kramer, but he was in there as well. It was so many people. Chris Farley was in there. It's just a star-studded ass movie. I was blown away. I was like, damn, literally everybody and their mama was in that movie.
I'm going to have to watch it again.
That shit was good.
I think.
I've always loved Coneheads.
I mean, I already had you. You had me watching Airplane. I don't know.
Oh, Airplane was just full of puns.
Sit through Coneheads.
Coneheads is actually it wasn't bad at all.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. And then the song. Sometimes I feel I want to run away. I want to.
Oh my God!
You was dancing in the mirror this morning when it was playing up.
I know I was.
Yeah, so
I mean, I'll dance to anything.
That's true.
So
you should see her while people praying. She be just dance. I'm like, that ain't what Jesus wants.
That was so fucking ridiculous. And you seem so overjoyed with yourself for saying that. Anyway, so you find out because a lot of the people that's been found cheating, they were like already having these affairs, and that shit's coming to the surface now that they're quarantined. But how petty do you think? What would What would be your response if you found out I was cheating?
I don't know. I'll probably ask something ridiculous like, "You make more money than me? That's why you fucking with this nigga because he got a Lambo." Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
That's
Yeah, all right.
oh, what is that voice?
I don't know. Just trying to play hard.
I
Act
reject
like my
it.
feelings aren't hurt.
Why would you try to act like your feelings aren't hurt?
I don't know. It's a macho thing.
Okay.
I ain't say I was gonna have the correct response or the
No, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I mean, it would obviously hurt, like,
Yeah.
of course. But listen to this. This is so stupid. This man, his wife cheated on him, so he sued the other man and won $750,000.
$1,000?
$750,000.
What did he sue for? Emotional damage?
That's part of it. So damn it. He sued for damages, and I'm looking for the charges. Give me a second.
Wait, how?
So there's home wrecker laws in some states.
Oh, really?
Yes. His wife's lover. Okay, here it is. Howard sued his wife's lover for alienation of affection and criminal conversation.
How?
Criminal conversation.
What the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean? Criminal conversation?
What state was this? This was North Carolina.
Oh my God, the South.
Which I don't even feel like, oh.
The fuck
But
is
does that
South?
really explain it though?
No, I don't. Is criminal conversation like them talking about robbing a bank or
What to
criminal like?
Because I would think criminal conversation would be like, you trying to hire somebody to kill somebody,
Yes.
But
I don't know that.
It's
so
crazy.
The act of cheating, not verbally, but via text that's considered criminal, and that's why it's called criminal conversation.
wow.
It could be that.
So,
Based on the home wrecker laws or whatever.
That's so absolutely ridiculous. So the
Who's at fault though? Like, cause you always see in movies like when a guy or the girl catches the girl catches the guy cheating, she goes after the girl. But like it's the guy's fault, right? Like it would be the partner's
yeah, because
fault.
I mean
Like, why
that
go
person
after the
can
other
only
person?
get as far with
As
you
the-
as they're
right.
as they're
If the
allowed.
partner allows, yeah, right. So I never understood like people like
But
unless it was somebody you knew.
also, not only that, something else. Like if you know that this person is in a committed relationship,
Mm-hmm.
then you'd like to think they would be off the table. So if you know full on what you're doing, then yes, you are
Yeah, but people
equally
lie.
at fault.
People lie. People like, yeah, I'm in this relationship, but it's for the kids. I'm not happy. I haven't been happy for a long time. Like
So ridiculous.
people lie. So it's like they knew, but they was like, all right, well, he isn't happy, and he seems so happy
yes,
when we're
that
together.
happens too. But also, it happens where you know that shit's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You just trudging along, getting yours. So. I guess you're equally at fault because
Yeah.
you knew full on that things were fine. I'm not dying of cancer, like we good, and you still decided to pursue this person.
Yeah.
Like it's just okay. Be patient with me.
No.
No?
Thought you was gonna have these tabs queued up and ready to go.
I did, but some things didn't take as long to get through as I projected they would.
Oh.
So
So
that's
you
all.
gotta pull up a little extra more.
Yes.
Little
Little
extra.
extra more.
A
Like
little
you
extra
said.
more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. Did we cut off that part from the other one because this would have been a great time to talk about that. But who is it? The Will and Jada thing. This would have been a great one to talk about that on instead of that other one. But oh well.
I mean, we still can circle back to that. I mean, it's still relevant because it's still going on. I mean, people still talking about it, but
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe this one just needs to be a short one because I don't want to force it. and we covered everything.
Oh. All right. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we could make it a shorter one.
Yeah.
Gotta find a place to cut this though.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
go.
so hot.
Are you?
Yes, I feel like I'm beaming. My face feels so sweaty.
Okay. Let's find something to end on with cheating.
What's the most famous like cheating couple or like experience that did any of them ever have an effect on you guys? Or it's just like, yo, like I can't believe Jada Smith
Okay.
did that or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever one affected you personally, maybe when you were a kid or whatever. Maybe end on one of those stories and say, all right, cool, well, we're never gonna do it.
Okay. Cool.
Who though?
So how about,
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
how about you ask to hear that? Say, all right, I got one last question for you, and then go into that.
Okay. Do you have anything in mind?
I'll figure something out.
So, is there any couple you could think of that whose marriage fell apart this way from cheating that affected you in any way?
Fell apart. I don't know if it was cheating with Brad and Angelina, but I thought they was gonna be together forever. Even though Brad left Jennifer for Angelina Jolie.
And wait, was it cheating that got them? I don't think it was. That's how they got together because they
Right.
were cheating.
Right.
But yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I just thought that they were gonna be. I thought they were gonna be together forever.
especially since they adopted like 96 kids together.
96 kids, man. It's a
Yeah.
lot of kids. I will say that none has really affected me like that because I try to mind my business. Like, you want to see people stay together. Like I think if Barack and Michelle divorced, I would be. I don't know. I don't know how I would feel, but I would.
Or if
oh, man.
it came out that one of them cheated on the other, it's
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
But you know what? That's got to be a lot of pressure. Like I
The
feel
world's
like
falling
that's
apart.
all the pressure that like Will and Jada had too. Like we put these people on such high horses, like they're not still human and they can't make mistakes, or they don't get bored in relationships or bored in marriages, or their feelings and stuff doesn't change. Like, we put them on these high horses like they can never change, and people change. And I feel like everybody was like, yo, we got to protect Will and Jada, Black Love, we got to protect Barack and all of that. It's like, at the end of the day, they still people.
Or
Like, I don't
not
feel
even change. Like, we don't know these people.
Right.
And we've been made to feel like we do, but we don't.
Yeah.
And so this is just who they are, and pieces of who they are, the parts that we don't like,
Yeah.
are coming to the surface.
I mean, what if we found out that Barack and Michelle was wild? Like, they was out here swinging. and
That
all
shit would
that.
have came out already. They made it 8 years in the fucking
Hey,
White House,
let me tell you
being
something.
picked at constantly.
NDAs and the thought of the Secret Service wiping you out, you'll shut the fuck up. You understand me?
Whatever. Have you watched Scandal? That shit would have came the fuck out. There's
I
no
know
way.
Fitz, you don't know who knew in the White House, but Fitz had a way of getting shit handled, and
He
Olivia
had
did.
a way of making it to Olivia and sneaking around, but people still found out about them.
Yeah, but they ain't talk because they knew they would have got clipped by the Secret Service though. You
Like,
didn't want them problems.
That shit would have came out. Oh my God. Could you imagine?
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of pressure to have to walk around with every day. Like, I don't think I ever want to be that famous where if I'm out getting coffee and somebody sees me talking to a lady, they snap a picture and now the paparazzi is like, who's to here's talking to? You think Farron's gonna get upset? It's like, motherfucker, I'm for picking up a coffee. This is what happens. Like, I don't ever want my life under that much of a fine microscope where they're nitpicking things like that. I just feel like that's unrealistic to set those type of expectations on people. Like people don't change, and like the divorce rate hasn't risen. It's definitely higher than what it was. So it's like you can't put these people to these unrealistic expectations that you don't even hold yourself to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or society.
I feel like for me, the couple, outside of Beyonce and Jay-Z was Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson.
Oh, from Twilight?
Yeah.
He probably just got tired of looking at her emotional.
No,
face.
she cheated on him with a director or some shit of a movie she was working on, and because somebody snapped a picture of them being all lovey-dovey, she lost her fucking job.
Wow.
She got kicked out of the movie. And they were working, they had already done one, and they were working on another one, I think, together, and she got kicked out.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it's so
That
crazy.
sucks.
But that one, I was like, how could she do that to him?
But wait, you
also,
said-
why did she lose her job over this?
Right, but you said Jay and Beyonce when they broke up?
What you mean when they broke up? No, when Jay cheated on Beyonce. We talked about cheating.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I thought, well, okay, got you.
Like, keep up, shit.
You know what? When you said cheating, I was thinking like them splitting too. So I wasn't. Yeah,
it's not an end all for everybody.
yeah. That's
She just tightened the reins.
But you know what? I
I
will
would
say-
go anywhere without him now.
right. I'll say that. Also, the Holly Berry situation, Holly Berry and Eric Benet.
Oh, what was it? I never.
Well, I mean, they were together and he cheated on her, and that just confirmed that like, you
and
know,
people attacked her about it though. They were like, "Oh, she must have been terrible in bed. Like it became her fault that he cheated."
that was crazy. But it also went to show you that like no one is exempt. Like Holly Berry was once considered the most beautiful woman in the world. Like that was the front of the magazine. Most beautiful woman in the world, Holly Berry. And she got cheated on too. And it's not to like poke fun at it, but it's just like, you know, like that goes again for like putting people on too big of a high horse. Like they are invincible and nothing bad could come to them or from a relationship like that. Like, bro, we are all human. That shit happens. And you just got to give people this grace. Like we hold these people in such high reveres. Like anything they do is like, you know, fail. But it's like, no, she was just human. And Eric Benet cheated on her. Like that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Because
So,
he was also human.
he was also human, man. So I don't know, man.
He had lied on his resume though. He said that he was different.
He lied on his resume.
Yeah, he said, "You know how much I love Eric Benet," but
You do.
he lied.
We went to go see Eric Benet in concert. This was actually the first night I asked Farron to be with me, to be my girlfriend.
He asked me to go with him.
I was like, "You want to go with me?"
Circle yes
So
or
no,
no.
yeah, I did. It was the most cliche shit because it was on Valentine's Day, but that's when the concert was, and then I had got us a hotel room, and yeah, man, it was cliche, and like we went to go see this concert with Eric Benet, and she loved the song called, was it Brown Chocolate Legs? Or chocolate
Chocolate
legs?
Legs.
Yeah, chocolate legs. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
fell asleep in the concert.
No, you didn't.
I did those off. I did.
It doesn't matter. My
Yeah.
attention was on the stage, so I didn't
I ain't
notice
mad at
anyway.
I ain't man. I just was there to make you happy, shawty. That's it. I was
You
like,
had to rest up because I put in work. No.
it was a fun night. It was a fun night.
Yeah, but okay. So that's, babe,
Yeah.
don't hurt my feelings, okay?
Okay.
And I won't hurt yours.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So thanks for joining us
Yeah.
for another episode of More to the Story
Yeah. We'll see you next week. Y'all take care.
next week.
Peace.
Bye.